Hey guys, triple washed collard greens. Ready for the Thanksgiving or Christmas holidays? I'm going to show you how to wash your greens step by step. Here we go. Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, PromoSTK, Eating Good in the Neighborhood, and PromoSTK, Shell's Creations Way. Right now, you guys, you see my collard greens that I purchased. Oh yeah, collard greens, fresh collard greens. They've already been washed, but I am going to do my triple wash on these greens. So stay tuned and you'll see how I destem these greens. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take them off their stalk. And as you see, I'm pulling the leaf back. And there's that big stem. And what you want to do is you want to take that leaf and, as I'm doing it now, bend it and pull that collard green off. And that's what you want to keep. The stem, you want to toss. So I'll do just a few more, just so you'll see how I'm pulling that collard green leaf off of that stem. There you go. Now I'm going to do maybe a couple more. Then I'm going to go off camera, finish them up. And then when I come back, you will see all of those collard greens off the leaves. And then I'll show you the last bunch before I go to the next step. All right, so I'm almost done, you guys. I'm on the last bunch of greens. The last bunch. And I'm going to finish these up. And then what I'm going to do after I do these last bunch, I will take these greens over to the sink and we're going to do the first wash, which is going to be washing each leaf. And you'll see as I'll start to do that. Okay, so we're all done. And look at all those stems. Oh, yeah. Now, sometimes a lot of people may want to cut up those stems real thin and still put them in your greens, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and start taking my leaves, as I said, and take them over to the sink. So join me in my sink. All right, so we're going to start running the water, cold water, and we're going to start piling those leaves in the sink. Yes, we're going to pile them in the sink and we are going to wash them. Now, I use Dawn soap to wash my greens. Some people may want to use something different. I'm not sure. I use just the old-fashioned Dawn. And I'm going to get my water, my cold water ready. We're going to wash these and I'll show you how I start washing my leaves. And all you'll do is just pretty much just run the waters on each one of the leaves, inspecting them as you do so. It may be a little tedious extra, but it's not. It doesn't take any more time to do that. See that? We're going to do that to each leaf. Okay, so I'm going to do this off camera and I'll come back when I'm all done. All right, so all the leaves have been washed. Now we got the soapy water and we're going to take all those leaves and just soak them and just press them down and get them all mixed in that soap. You want to do that thoroughly. Just take and just move them around. take the top to the bottom and the bottom to the top, and just press those leaves down in that soapy water. And you want to do this for about maybe 10-15 minutes. It's very relaxing. So you just want to just make sure that all those suds get all in those greens. Oh yeah. So after you do this, then we'll take and give them another good rinse off. And then we'll bring them to the table so that we can go ahead and start cutting them up. So let's finish doing this and meet me over to the table and let's start cutting them. Oh yeah. All right, you guys. So we're going to start getting them wrapped and cut. And I'm going to show you just how I do my leafy greens. So we're going to get some big pieces and we're going to lay them flat. And we're kind of like going to just build the layers as we go. We're going to build the layers and then we'll roll it almost like a cigar. We'll roll it and then we will slice it some thin strips. I have a brown paper bag on the side, and as I get them all sliced up, I'm going to be putting them in that brown paper bag. And you will see just how full that brown paper bag can get. And that's a large grocery size brown paper bag. And we got 3 bunches of collard greens. So as you see, I'm rolling it up. You want to kind of get it rolled up tight. And then you just make sure you have a sharp knife. And then you're just going to slice them. Slice them in thin strips. Some people may chop them up, but I like to slice mine in thin strips. That's the way my grandma did it, and that's the way my mama did it. So I like to do it the way the oldies, the old Southerners do it. So yeah, so I'm just gonna slice it up. Be careful not to slice your hand or your finger because the knife is sharp. But that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna show you a couple of times as I do this, and hopefully you'll get comfortable with doing it if it's your first time destemming, cleaning, and cutting your greens. So far, we've washed them twice. We did the rinse, we did the wash and soak, and after we get done cutting up all these leaves of collard greens, we will take them back to the sink and do the triple wash, which is be the final wash with them cut up. And as you see, I'm putting those in that bag. That's the first row that I have sliced up and put in there, as you guys see. Yep, that's it. And then we're going to make some more. Get your bigger leaves and kind of put your smaller leaves in the middle and your broken leaves in the middle. So you kind of want your big leaf at the bottom and another big leaf at the top with all your little smaller leaves in the center. And once we get all that in there, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to roll it as tight as you can. If it breaks, that's okay, because we're going to be cutting it anyway. You just roll it as tight as you can and tuck if you can as well. So pull the knife back out and there we go. Just again, be careful not to cut your finger or your hand. And you see the little ribbons that I'm cutting? Oh yeah, we're just gonna slice those babies up. And as you get to the end, you can roll it, flip it a little tighter to make sure that that roll stays a roll. And look at that. You see that? Thin strips. Okay, so that's how you want them. I will go ahead and put this in the brown paper bag. I'll probably do one more, maybe, and then the rest will be off camera. You can always rewind and watch how I cut it. But we got a lot of greens here, so we're gonna do this last one right here, and we are going to come back once we're on the last bundle so that you guys can see the final step going into washing those strips. And then you'll be able to see how many greens did I get in that brown paper bag. All right, you guys, I'm so glad you guys are enjoying this. I am destemming, I am cleaning, and I am cutting the collard greens. All right, we're gonna roll this again. Remember to roll it tight, and we're just gonna cut those thin slices. See that? Yeah, just remember the top and the bottom, you want to have the bigger leaves, and then the smaller ones, just put them in the middle. And it all gets cut up together. Oh yeah. We're gonna be mukbanging these on PromoSTK, eating good in the neighborhood. And you'll also see me doing this on that channel, and also on my Eating Good in the Neighborhood channel. This is how you want those ribbons to look. Oh yeah, see that? It's real simple. Put me some comments in the comment section below, and let me know what you think. Let me know if you've done it a different way. But those are the greens, and we're gonna continue. So we'll see you back at the sink when we're done cutting these up. Oh yeah. And this is the last bundle. Yay. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this last bundle up so you guys can see me cut this bundle. This is all the last of the leaves. We're gonna do this real tight. We're gonna tuck it in and do it really tight. And this is our last. And now you'll see me add it to the bag, and this will be the end of all that cutting. Now we're going to take that bag that's full with those cut up greens, and we're going to take them over to the sink and do the final wash, which is that triple wash collard green process. Oh yeah, so we're filling the sink up with water. We're going to pour that whole bag of greens, cut up greens, in the sink. Oh yeah, get them all in there. And of course, we're gonna put a little Dawn in there with them. We're gonna give them a good washing and rinse, a good washing and sudsing, and just getting your hands all in those greens, almost like you're washing your clothes, but you're gonna be washing those greens. So yeah, we're gonna get those greens, their final wash done. We got the soap already in there, and we are going to get this done. Oh yeah. So please leave me a comment below if you haven't already. Subscribe, turn that red button gray. Let me know this process. Let me know if your mama did it this way, if your grandmama did it this way, or you saw somebody do it this way, or you do it this way. Let me know, because these greens, when we cook these babies up, they're going to be the best tasting tender greens. So what we're going to do is, when we're done rinsing them off, we're actually going to blanch them. We're going to blanch them for about 15 minutes. And that's just give them a little quick boil, 15 minutes. And then we're going to put these babies in the freezer. So when we're ready to have us a good old pot of greens, guess what? We're going to have us a good old pot of Southern soul food collard greens. Oh, yeah. See you on the next video.